just to make it clear, we're not a company just for data protection, but we're a professional web agency building content for a target group, kids and teens. So it is in between. So, I will take this one. It's just me and a short Q&A round before lunch, so it's not the best positioned for me. I don't want to stress your time. What I want to tell you today is people don't like to share their private data to companies. They won't do it. They want to share it with their friends, for sure, but if you ask them, they don't want them to share to companies. And within this situation, we have a lot of free services we heard about today or yesterday that are like candy shops. They are free, they have games, they have communication, and everything is for free. It's like the gingerbread house in Hansel and Gretel. Just in this case, the gingerbread house wants you to come in and use these free services. But when you think it to the end, you will have people, in our cases within this conference, parents and their children, that are very uncomfortable with their online profile. They're scared about what happens on the web. And within this situation, they want their children to take away from these services. And as you know, children, when parents or grown-ups said it's not good for you, they want to have it exactly like this. Okay, now we are a professional web agency, as I saw talk to you, and we are in between our clients, our customers, and the target group, parents and children. And what is our position within this? And when you're now asking yourself, why are you sitting here, or what is it talking about? I wanted to give you an idea what is a good case to have children, or to talk to children about what is a web service, and what is a good web service, and what is not so good web service, and what is the idea behind it. Okay, just a little bit about us. We're about 35 people in Mönchengladbach, near Düsseldorf in Germany, and we're from the last decade, and we have seen a lot of digital bubbles coming up and going away. So we have a lot of ideas how it works. A little bit of our customers. We're building services all over Europe, so even in Poland or in the rest of Europe. And this is one of our famous client board. Yes, and the speaker you know from the agenda. Okay, the internet is like a giant dunghill with some pearls within. This is a famous word from one of the most popular internet critics. You have to find these pearls for yourself. Not everybody has the same pearl, but you will find it, and all you know, because you all know that this is a hard way to find. And the web is not a better place by design. It is an element from our people, from our democracy. And so we have good places and not so good places. We have to find them with the children. And good is not the same, or is not a decision of is it commercial or is it not commercial. Is the content good for the target group, or is the content not so good for the target group? This is which age has the child or the teenager, and is information made for these children? As Pernilla had this chart before, I found it on the Demexco last week in Germany. The service is free, you are the product. And yes, indeed, in 99% of all web services I've seen in the last years, this is a key sentence. Because even you use services like Facebook or Google or Yahoo or what else, even on the smaller websites, there are enough of ad services financing the website. And with these web service or with these ad services, you give away a lot of information about you because they make a profile of you. They are following you over the websites. And as we heard before, they're using a cookie technology or other technologies to do so. So not if the website is, or the name of the website is Facebook or Google, it's not the meaning of, okay, this is a good one or this is a website that's not sharing my personal data or my information. Who are we talking about? It's the services the services we have seen in the last 2 days. This is a typical image of that. That is these candy shop websites you all know about, and they're dealing with your data. Not in a key sentence that they are talking about, okay, this is Sebastian, he's from Mönchengladbach, but they know enough about me or you to give third parties good information about what's the best ad shown to this person. And this is crazy enough. If you have Google a word or you want to buy something, and after you Google this thing, every advertisement on websites you follow then will show this product. This is a very good idea about what is a powerful ad service. And not even the informations about what you're filling in forms, your gender, prename, surname, birthday, is about to share with the companies. That's even everything. And to give you a good look about this, we have seen about the privacy set of the legal informations from the most famous websites. You grant license to every content you published on these services. And most of these contents stay there even when you delete your account because you shared with other people. So they will stay there. And this is very hard to see. And if you check on websites, yes, I agree with the terms of conditions or with the data privacy terms, you check this one. And for that you have to make sure what will stay from you on these services all the time. So we've got a problem about transparency. Yes, for sure, the website shows you terms of conditions and data privacy settings, but who has read all the privacy settings or even have before checked the checkbox on terms of condition? Who has read everything from there? Show me your hands. Okay, who hasn't read the terms of condition in full before check the box? Should be the rest of you. Yes. Okay, thank you. So this is a problem of transparency. You checked it before you read it in full. And for that, you are part of this system. It starts with you. And this is a very important point. We can talk about Facebook or we can talk about Google, but it starts with you and your usage of the web and the websites. So we have to change our sense of data protection more than we have to change the business or the business case of the companies, because the companies will change their idea of how to use the data when a mass of people will go away or will not follow their idea. They will change. It's a business case. Today this is the one you know, tomorrow it could be another one. The consequences from this, what we have seen with your hands and what we have seen in studies, is that the most of us are very concerned about protecting the personal data. They see it very important to have the data protection. But it's an absolutely information about, is it important for you to have your data protected? But when we go deep into this information, everybody wants to avoid sharing personal data information, as you're seeing here, but most of them are not knowing if they are in control of their personal data. This is data from Germany, but it will be very similar in Poland too. So, with this in mind, we have, even from our perspective as an agency, a lot of consumers that are worried about the situation, and they don't trust the websites anymore, or have an ungood feeling about the website. And all they want is this candy shop. They want to have cool services, they want cool websites, they want cool features, but they also want control of their own data and their own assets. They do not want to give it away. So customers want to know what happens to their data. Customers want a choice or opportunities. And this is a moment where we as an agency say, okay, when there's a mass of people that don't want to share their privacy information anymore, there should be a business case. There has to be a business case to do so. And when we see both sides, the customers don't willing to pay or want to have best services, best quality. They want not disclosure of personal data to third parties. They want a commercial-free website or service. And the other side, the content providers want quality content and they want to earn money. Yeah, this is their job. They want to earn money, but there should be a place between this where both parties can live together in this internet, in this world. We have to find a way of finance the products that are not dealing with personal data anymore. And what we have done in the past with some powerful products is that we say, okay, we'll make an subscription model. That's the word I want to know. We made the services based on subscription models, so the deal is very easy. If you pay for the service, we do not need to sell your data or to use your data to give you excellent targeted advertisings. And this is a point that we have to choose as consumers. Do we want to have good services, and do we want to have it without giving away our data? Then we have to pay for it. And this is a very normal way in the real life. Why it is so problem? Why is this a problem so big in the virtual world? We've created such solutions in the past for two major target groups within this conference. This is a preschool portal called Togolino Club, and preschool and primary school portal called Togo Clever Club. It's a subscription-based model for masqueraded learnings for these target groups, especially in front of the school days and within the first school days. And we have everything in our hands. We have everything hosted within Germany. We have produced everything in Germany. And so it is under the data protection law in Germany, which is very high. If it is the highest, I don't know. What does it mean in the end for children, teens, or services for them? For you as a consumers or for the kids, but the kids are very, well, the parents or teachers have to tell them, talk to them what is a good service for them. Talk to them what does it mean to be on the internet. Depending on the age, the kids will follow you. But in front of these ages, you have to be the guide through the internet for your children. Never let them alone in front of your tablet. Never let them alone in front of your PC. We have to understand that the world could not, or the web could not work with great services without monetizing a part of it. So when we understand this element, we know why companies want to deal with data. So we know why there's a big advertising company in the world. And so we have to realize that if you want to have a better web or your better services where you are relying on your partner, your business, then you have to pay for it. And content providers had to know to build up a long-term relationship between the company and the clients. You have to be more transparency. You have to make more information about what you're doing with the data of your clients, and to deal with the information that we protect your information. We won't give data from you as our client to third parties. That would be a very powerful statement from the companies. And this is what we are talking with our customers in the consulting phase. We're talking about them, okay, you can use Google Analytics. Most of you know about these tools, but when you're using it, you don't have even to pay for it, okay, but you are paying with the data of your customers. You're not the owner of these data anymore. You can use it, they share it to you back, but you're not in the stage to own these data anymore. And I think it's the most powerful thing to have a long-term customer relationship with your clients, not just one sale. Okay, just to make this clear, I have 3 informations at the end of my presentation. Just 3% of the users in Germany or in Europe are not carrying, are not interested in their data or what happens with their data. So 97% are very sensitive about this information. We have to deal with this information. We have to use it for business cases. Even this is good for the customers. I don't want to sell. I don't want to say that you have to pay for everything, but you have to be in the knowledge that this is a possible way to get a better idea or better feeling with the client, with the companies. Sorry, einen habe ich noch. One else. We have the transparency I've told earlier. We have information about that 95% of the users want this information, detailed information, and want to deal with the company about what they could use from this and what they're not using with this. Yes, and this is it. Thanks a lot.